Welcome to the Ramen Chef. Today we'll be making top ramen, chicken flavor with broth. Okay, so the first step is to gather your ingredients. I already have them, so you better be following along. So I got 1 packet of top ramen that cooks in 3 minutes. You can use an off-brand variety, but it's not recommended, okay? So then you're going to need a measuring cup of about 1.5 cups or 1 cup or something like that. And you're going to need some water, like this. Then you're going to need a pot, preferably something that's already been used to cook the ramen so you can be less wasteful. So first, let's go and get some water. So now that I have 1 cup of water, you slowly take it back, put it in the pot, and then you go back and get 1 more cup of water. Because ramen, remember, ramen requires 2 full cups of water. Sometimes you can use more, but that's out of the subject range of this video. Okay, so next, you do this. So, you take your dial and you move it to light. Then when it lights, move it to about somewhere near high so you can get it to boil quickly. So next we wait for the water to boil. So yes, we're gonna wait about 3 minutes for this water to boil. So yes, and let us wait. So actually, while we're doing this, I'll show you something. So a lot of people think that you should use scissors to cut open a ramen packet, but that's really not. That's not right. Here's how you do it. You take your index finger like this, you put it under this tab. Then you make a sort of pinching motion like that. Do. And then a little more. And you got a fairly cleanly cut piece of ramen. So the way to take the ramen out is like this. Pull it out evenly. Or the method I prefer, take the flavor packet out. We'll keep that for later. And when you're ready, when the water is boiling, which it is not currently, just dump it all in, just dump all the noodles in, and it'll be great. So, I will show you, however, there is another way, and I'm going to show you it right now. So say you're hungry right now and you want a little tasty snack, so you take the main chunk of ramen out, and you take all the little bitty chunks of ramen, and you dump them all in your hand like that, and then you can just eat them. And they're pretty good. You know, a good exercise for this is you can put peanut butter on raw, uncooked ramen, but that's outside of the subject range. We'll be covering that in a future video, just like we'll be doing ramen with eggs, ramen without broth, ramen with broth. Oh, great. Alright. So, as you can see, water is almost boiling. So, in maybe a minute or two, I'm gonna put this thing of ramen into the water, and then you wait a while, and then the magic happens. You see. So this is pretty good right now. Just eating little bits while I'm waiting. Pretty good. So as you can see here, it's getting hot, real hot, and also there's bubbles coming on the edge. So this is normally good enough. So some people say you should use a tool to put the ramen into the water to avoid splash or whatever. I'm just gonna do it very carefully. Drop it like that, put it in like that, and there we go. So that's really all you need to do. So then the next step is gotta grab a fork. It appears we're out of forks. So when you're out of forks, the thing you should do is check the dishwasher for more forks. And in my case, the dishes are clean. So I'll just grab another fork. Oh, I dropped it. Okay. So now I have this fork. I'll close the dishwasher. Close the dishwasher. And look, the ramen's boiling. Okay, so now poke it around. Break it apart a bit. If there's a part of the ramen that's not touching the water, like the top of this slice, push it into the water so it is touching the water. Got that? Okay. So you may have heard some whining in the background a few seconds ago. Don't mind that. That's just my dog, Ramenudi. So yeah. This is... So now that it's gotten sufficiently hot, you stir it up like this. And the ramen noodles are only slightly stiff. They're mostly fine right now. I mean, you could probably eat it right now, just like this. But I am gonna give it a couple seconds. Just keep stirring like this. A good option is to flatten it out every once in a while, so the boiling water touches all the ramen, not just some of it, because that's not good enough. So now, yes, okay. Here's the next part. So now that this is good, you take this, you go like that. So now, some people say you should cut this open with scissors, but that's just wrong. Take it like this, and it actually breaks very easily on this side, so you go like that. And you stir this yellow powder. You take the yellow powder, taking it, and if you need a little help, you grab the fork. And you do this. So then, stir it up. A little faster now, I think. And your ramen's mainly ready. Okay, so now there's only one thing left to do. So, oh, there's no bowls. So, when there's no sizable bowls, the thing you gotta do is check your dishwasher. So this is about the proper size of a bowl that I recommend for a single serving of ramen noodles for oneself. So here's the trick. Place the bowl next to your sink so that if anything spills, it'll go into the sink or whatever. Then grab a towel like this, because this pan and even the handle is still very hot. So hold it like this. Pour the broth in slowly at first, then the noodles. Then place the pot back on the stove for future ramen usages. And then take the fork you used to stir the ramen, put it in the ramen, grab this, and take it to your serving table. Would you kindly turn the volume down on this? I'm filming an episode of Ramen Chef. No. Please. I'm currently filming right now.
Turn it down.
Viewers on YouTube will be seeing this. Okay, so now I hope the cameraman has kept my face out of this video, and we'll now sample the ramen. Truly a classic. Better than most other types of ramen. Oh, a little tape thing just fell over. I, the Ramen Chef, give it an 8 out of 8. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.